Am I taking this or are you taking this, Ben? We didn't discuss it.
You taking, my man.
You got like the driver's seat, but I'm the loud one. I would just interrupt. I'll just interrupt you anyways. All right. Welcome to Schmoedown Night in Canada. Is that what we call this show?
Yeah.
It's our Friday show. It's our weekly show. Sometimes we do it on Sundays when there's a pay-per-view. Sometimes most of the time lately it's been on Sundays with Ryan and Ben by themselves, pulling all the weight for the channel. But today I knocked my kid out with some chloroform, and I was able to make it here. And so, anyways, we have Ben straight from the tippy top of Mount Schmoedown. How's it going, Ben?
It's going good. It's going really good. It's going really good.
Is that me or you?
That's me.
Okay.
That's Molly.
That's Molly.
I have a couple baby toys that make noise every once in a while. They're really creepy. And
For
from
no
the
reason?
other, no, they have like a sensory that I don't understand. So I don't know what they sense, but they sense
Sentient.
it's by design, just not one I comprehend. And also joining us from the other side of the planet, she's our rookie, she's our rabbit. How's it going, Jess?
I'm excited to talk some Schmoedown.
This is your first weekly show review, isn't it? Like for weekly episodes?
Yeah, first weekly.
Yeah. So because you did a pay-per-view with us, and
First ever pay-per-view.
So for people who don't know, Jess started watching Schmoedown like 2 weeks ago. And so because she's friends with us, we're able to like, come on, we need charming people. We're stuck with Canadians. They're not here to defend themselves. I'm going to be so mean to the Canadians today.
There's not one Canadian on this episode, is there?
Technically of the North, because I'm in North Dakota, but I'm not a Canadian.
But you're still part of America.
Yeah. So we got America and we have New Zealand. We're pretty freaking far, and
covering all corners of the
world. You got it. My notes
Didn't
were in
take
front
long.
of my. Come on the stream, watch the show, and then say it to my face, boy. I'm not being belligerent. I'm in a good mood. We're doing good.
Yeah.
See, that's a toy that just turns on.
Oh no, I don't like that.
Yeah,
It's gonna be child's play.
It's a song.
That's 101.
Yeah, but like what they never bring up is how he's a freaking toy.
Challenge accepted, motherfucker.
I said watch the episodes and come say it to my face. See, Canadians, they can't even. I always half-ass. I always do half of
made my own channel, apparently. No, I'm kidding. Okay, I'm a little too stoned.
And there you go. At least he didn't delete those. At least he didn't accidentally click out the whole screen.
I know.
Don't do it, Soda. On your
fans, but it sounds like some fucking commie gobbledygook.
All right, Soda, go. Our viewers went down to 0 because our only viewers joined. Okay, so you guys just want to jump into it?
Yeah, do it.
So, Rabbit, the way we like to do this is a lot like what we did with the pay-per-view. Is we're going to go chronologically with the matches. So we're going to start Damon versus Damon, then we're going to go into the teams match with the Old Guard and Press Room, and then we're going to move into Lon and Dan today. But we usually start with who did you have going in? It's not something that you haven't seen either of these. No, you've seen Alex, because I know I made you watch the Demolanta Alex.
5150, man.
Fuck yeah, 5150.
It was a thrilling match.
So I'm assuming you would have had Alex going in because you do know that he was a champion for like ever.
I actually backed Molly just because, girl power. So really.
That's a husky if I've ever heard one.
Yeah, I wanted to see, even though here's the thing is, from what I hear, the stats had Alex, pretty much on par to win. I still think that she's done quite a lot of research going in. You can tell that she knew what she was doing. She felt comfortable. So I was like, why not? Why doesn't she have it? She could have it.
Yeah. Ben, who did you have going in? I'm assuming Alex, but
Well, I had Damon going in.
there you go.
No, but really, I wanted Molly. I'll be honest, I wanted Molly because I would have loved Molly versus Lola Matt. Wait, no, who had a belt right now?
They would have been. It would have been Molly, Nikki. It would have been wives.
Yeah.
It would have been wives of former champions.
I wanted Molly versus Nikki.
That's where my heart is.
Cool.
My heart is split. In my head was thinking Alex, just because most dominant Star Wars champion of all time. But my heart is split because it would be cool for Molly to, like, we know how good she is, and it would be great to see her record reflect her actual skills because she's up there in like the top 5. And of course,
fantastic.
Molly Nikki would be so cool. But my only flip side is I don't want Alex to have that bad of a year because I feel bad of like that falling from grace, and he needed a Star Wars win this year. Like it's hard to see the most dominant Star Wars guy because if he would have lost, no one would give him the credit. Like the last 4 years wouldn't have happened, and everyone would be like, Alex Damon, who? So I'm glad that he showed that he's still a competitor, which he is.
Here's the thing: I wanted Molly, but Alex needed that win, not only for him, but for the Stars. They needed the points.
Do the Stars need the points?
Yeah, you're like intense math.
Yeah, exactly. So why do they need the points, right? Like, isn't it like if you've lost every match, like if it was like the week 17 of football, and then the guys who have lost, they're 17-0, and they go out and win, I'd be like, hey, thanks for ruining our high draft pick, jerks.
Well,
what's the point at that point?
Well, theoretically speaking, I don't know. I feel like, well, the whole thing is going to change next year. We don't know how.
Yeah, we don't know. As far as we know, there isn't a draft.
It would be nice for them to move out of that place. I don't know how likely that is, but they need points. They need points, and any win for them is a good win for them.
And I tend to agree. I don't want whoever's. I don't know. They've had such bad. She had such bad luck with.
I remember.
And none of it's her players. Like it's literally like her top. Like Damon lost, so that's like something you can say. Dang it, he lost and didn't get the points, and he was like, one of the people that she signed. But Andreyko and Snyder both retiring. That's not her fault. That's really bad luck of the 3 people you signed, one's having a bad year, like it's hard to call it a sophomore slump, but it almost seemed like he's been a rookie for 4 years straight, like a rookie phenom. And then you have 2 legends of the game retiring out of nowhere. So it's just super unfortunate.
Let me ask you this. And I don't know the answer. How likely is it Andreyko will be back next season?
I don't know about next season, but Andreyko didn't leave for like emotional reasons, like maybe Snyder did. He didn't lose and get mad and he's out. It was nothing like that. I don't think he's done with the Schmoedown. He's just really busy, and he's tired of letting his faction down for being really busy. That's as far as I've figured out by interviews. So I think he's coming back. Plus, it's hard to get the Schmoedown out of a competitor like Andreyko. It's hard to get it out of Snyder and Roca. They've had to threaten to retire 30 times.
I will say that I don't think Snyder's coming back. I think he's done.
I wouldn't be surprised either way. But
the way he did it with no fanfare, with no, what's the right word? With no intention, just like a quick message on Twitter.
Yeah.
I think that's more, he's done, sadly.
And he's been playing forever. So I get it. Jess doesn't know who we're talking about, so we can move on.
I know Roca, and that's about it.
Yeah, Roca claims he retired.
Well, I don't know. I don't want to get into it.
Yeah, I don't. I don't know. You want to get into round one?
Sure. What other point?
All right. Well, at the start of round one, they both walked into it 0-0 because that's how it works.
Ooh.
And yep, there you go. I got that written down.
Shocking.
And
that's shocking.
yeah, thank you, man. And they both missed question 8 of what is the homeworld of Barasafi. Now, I know she's Mirialan, so that's it. I didn't know the name of the planet. I'm like Mirialan, Mirialia,
I didn't
Maryland.
have a clue.
It's Mirial. So, yeah.
Are you speaking English?
Yep. No, I'm speaking Mirialan.
South Dakotan.
Oh, back off. It's not even the state I'm in. Can I start calling you an Aussie? Because that's how it feels.
Sure.
Well,
sure.
Be mad about it. Apparently, it's not how it feels. What British? Should I say it's at a British accent? Would that get you mad?
Sure.
All you non-Americans sound the same to us Americans. Anyways,
yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
Ben's like, whoa, I'm actually cultured over here. Whoa, don't let me in with your South Dakotan ass. I ain't even doing it now. All right. Yeah, so this is a pretty hard question just because, oh my God, don't play it. Don't put Soda's freaking comment up. I will. The kid toy is freaking me out.
I don't like that. That's
Are you hearing it? I can
hear it faintly.
All right, let me get it out of the pile because it's talking to the other toys. If you separate it, if it stops talking.
Did he say it's talking to the other toys? Are we in a twisted version of Toy Story here? Are we okay? You okay? Yeah. Okay.
Well, now
now
it's playing because I moved it. Do you want to see it? It's a little bumblebee. It's a little singing bumblebee, and when it
isn't it people that got off of B movie?
No.
I want you to show it so for the record, when you go missing, I can tell
that
the police
that we have a description. That we have a description of the.
That's what I'd like it for.
See, it's adorable.
Oh God!
I don't know.
I
don't know. I don't know.
And it
looks like a
my stuffy. I think that's worse.
All right, I'll just. Is that how you shut it off? Wait, this thing doesn't have batteries. I'm kidding. It's a joke. Take a damn joke. I don't know how to shut it off. I don't think there is an off button. I turned it to night, but now it's just singing nighttime songs.
Oh wow!
Right,
it's time for you to go night night. There we go.
All right, what have we been doing?
Round 1. We're still on round 1. See?
All right, round 1. Okay, now let's talk about how hard that question was. So I'm literally studying species and planets for years for role-playing games that I've been doing, and that one was hard for me. Like I've played a Mirialan before.
Both the Daemons didn't get it. I think it's hard for everyone.
Well, and it wasn't like what planet are the Mirialans from? It's still playing. I shouldn't have picked it up. And it was what planet's Barasafi from. So first you have to pull who Barasafi is, and then she doesn't have a speaking role in frickin' Attack of the Clones. Like she doesn't have a speaking role. She's in the background.
You would have to go into deep research to know this.
You don't even know that character. The character's not named in any of the prequel. She's only named in the Clone Wars, maybe in the movie, but definitely the Clone Wars TV show because she's like actually a pretty big character in that. But as far as I know, in the actual movies, it's just gonna play music now. The thing I picked it up, but yes. They're not even named. Barasafi and Luminar Unduli, her master and best friend, aren't even named in any of the main movies. It's just in extended legends. So not only do you not know who that character is by just watching the movie, but you don't even know what her species is by just watching the movie, and you definitely don't know what freaking planet they're from.
Well, okay, let me ask you this then. Do you think...
I'm not saying it's unfair. I'm not saying that.
Well,
people might be like, oh, no. I think it's a fair question. I'm just saying it's freaking hard.
No,
especially for round 1.
Do you think the Star Wars division is getting too deep right now?
No, I don't think there's such thing. I think if you had every question at this level, then what's it gonna do? Then it's still gonna be the hardest, craziest stuff ever. They'll just score less, but it's still gonna be just as competitive. The fact that it's as hard as it is now, and they still one person missed one question, the other person only missed 2 questions. It's not hard enough. It's hard for us laymen's.
Well, I wouldn't.
And I'm not even a layman.
I wouldn't call you a layman. I'm a layman. I only know the movie.
Yeah.
I know some stuff from the show, but I only know the movie. I'm a layman.
All right, I'm getting sick of this dang bee. I'm gonna try to flip it up so maybe it's not gonna sense anything. Your dog sounds
also going at the same time. It's just everything all at once.
Your dog sounds like the thing when
The
he's taking
dog
over
is
the body.
screaming because it knows what's about to happen.
All right, I'm just gonna throw it like into the kitchen.
Don't throw it. Don't give it motivation.
All right, it's not making any noise right now, so I'm gonna just leave it.
Just leave it.
All right, it turned back.
I want to see by the end of the stream who makes more noise, that me or my dog.
I can.
Oh, there she is.
Oh, hello. Also,
Hello,
it's the same
Josie.
type of species that the thing pretends to be a husky.
Right.
It's an alien, man. We're trying to tell you.
Yeah.
It's just it's not good at its job. It hasn't figured out who to simulate anyone yet. Or maybe Ben isn't simulated.
Come on, Taco. We're still getting through round 1.
Yeah. All right.
So no one got a perfect round.
No one got a perfect round. And Molly also missed question 10. And the answer was Simeon. I don't even know the question. I have no clue. Some hardcore crap. So round 1 ended 9-8. Damon. All right. I thought it was fun. Yeah, thank you. I can't believe Damon was winning. All right.
I had Damon.
I had Dimlata. All right, so I believe Alex spun first, but if he didn't, we're just gonna pretend he did. And it was he got heroes.
He said he was gonna go first.
He got heroes/villains, and he went 2-2-1-2-2, which is pretty dang good. It's great to just kill around, but especially with how competitive these matches are, you don't want to give up a possibility for a steal at all. So if you have to go down to multiple choice for 1, that's better than missing. I will take 2-2-1-2-2-2 than like 2-2 miss 2-point steal 2-2-2.
Also, because Molly would have been ready for it.
I can't believe I moved it
waiting.
closer to me. Like I'm just gonna punt it.
Oh no.
All right, guys. See you guys later.
Taco is never heard from again. How are you feeling at the end of round 1, Ben? Let me take over.
It was good.
You distracted by the music as well.
Guys, keep your eyes on the button.
All right, let me just block someone from StreamYard.
Oh
cool.
my god.
And okay, so check this out. I found the off button. It was in between the 2 different settings. Who does that? You go more intense setting, less intense off. You don't go intense setting off, other setting. That's bullshit.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Ben was telling us his thoughts on round 1.
Oh,
it's all right.
Cool.
I took over.
Yeah, I thought it was a good round.
For round 1?
Yeah. Really.
I thought we were on round 2. I already talked about hero villain.
Right.
That's all right.
That's a drinking category. I know it didn't come up all that often, does it?
I didn't catch that. What?
It doesn't come up that often, heroes and villains.
Heroes, villains, like this, it's one that you'll see every once. Not, I wouldn't say often, but it's one of the first. I think it's like one of the 3 first not movie ones. Like back when it was just each category was a movie. Now they're doing like Jedi Masters and so on and so forth.
It's still such a broad category as well. That's what I find.
And so this is one of the ones that people would give to somebody for opponent's choice. This one and weapons and vehicles is a really big, like technology is a really big one.
And mixed bag, I've heard.
Yeah, mixed bag. I don't think that like people talk about that as it's like the big deal. I don't consider it like because they seem to
I'm just going based off of what the commentators say.
Yeah, but it tends to be a little more surface level. So I think if you can ace a round 1, you can get close to acing a mixed bag.
Let me ask you, mixed bag, movie release dates, and heroes and villains. Which are you most afraid of?
Well, in the Star Wars movie release dates ain't shit. Like there's fucking like 12 movies.
I know
in the broad terms.
I know exactly what category in the Star Wars.
No, it's not one in Star Wars. They do have soundtracks and scores and soundtracks in Star Wars, and I think that is hard because if it isn't John Williams, I got nothing.
Kevin Kleiner.
Who?
Kevin Kleiner.
Oh, okay.
Wait, no. Isn't that the guy's name? Okay,
dude,
round two. What is Molly's name?
All right, after he went 2-2-1-2-2 in Hero Villain, she spun Rogue One. And you smell the challenge coming. She went down to multiple choice, which I was like, ooh, that's her one. You can't do that again. And then she went 2-2-2, missed, and then Witt challenged it. Do we want to talk about the whole Adam Witt freaking giving like thing?
Yeah, we might as well. What did you think of it?
Okay, so Adam Witt, supposedly storyline-wise, gave Kaiser the wrong day, and then he decided to manage, even though Kaiser's the manager of the dungeon. And I like it. But I love Witt, but I'm too diehard like Kaiser. Like if Witt was splitting any other team in half, any other team, I would have a shirt that says Team Witt right now. But I love John Kaiser so much that I'm like, Witt, what are you doing?
Here's the thing. Is there a possible split for Witt in the meantime?
Split for Witt?
For next season. In this Witt's way of starting to take a path and become a manager.
Absolutely. That's exactly what this is. But not only that, but this is him splitting and stealing some of the main dungeon guys that Kaiser either can't grab or is going to try to grab. I wouldn't be surprised to see like Merle Bateman going with them because Kaiser has a lot of his old guard. Like if Smets comes back and then he has like Parker, he has kind of like the old school dungeon crowd, like Video Drew, that he might want to try to keep. This way, Witt can kind of steal those people who are heavy hitters, but they're not like, they're not like hardcore dungeonies kind of people. And then he can stank them.
Yeah, okay, I'll take a wild cat. Dan goes with Witt.
Okay.
Ben stays with Kaiser.
There's no, all right. Okay, I'll agree. Only if Danger Zone doesn't take the teams tournament and play in Spectacular, then yes. I think if they are winning, and if they kill the rest of the season, they are not splitting up, and they're either going with Witt together or staying with Kaiser together. But if they are in the tournament,
yeah, you haven't hit my ace in the hole.
Oh, okay, cool. What's your ace in the hole?
I think wild prediction.
Okay.
Guy comes back next year, goes to Kaiser, team actors back together.
I don't love it just because I don't love Guy as a competitor. But it would be insane. It would be insane.
No,
but
here's the thing. The best Guy has ever played is when he was with Pittman.
Yeah. Yeah.
And in those early matches, people said Guy was a stronger player.
In the early matches,
In
but
the
that's like
early matches.
that's a different league altogether, though. I don't want to get into this because we have three more matches to get through. I wanted to try to kill this in like an hour or a little more than an hour today. We're on 25 minutes. We're around 2.
Round 3.
How's it going, Galaxy Geeks channel? What's up?
Hey, Galaxy.
To answer your question, I'm good. All right.
Good.
I thought you guys were gonna say you're good.
I was just gonna leave you hanging. That was my plan.
Funny to hear that.
I'm good. I'm good.
To answer your question, yeah. Moving on. All right.
All right, moving on to round 3.
Round 3. So we exited it with 18.
But also, because you
15.
didn't mention the fact that Alex didn't get the steal.
Yeah. So
we had all that time during the challenge to sit there, and he said 10 years. And I was like doing the math in my head because I don't know the exact time, but I was like, I feel like her age at the start of the film and when we see her like after the prologue didn't quite match up.
Yeah.
I was like, it didn't seem like 10 years of living to me.
So do we notice we don't care. And I love that there was only 3 matches because I worked a full week this week.
Did there used to be more?
Well, sometimes you'll get the pay-per-view on top of it, so you'll have about
okay.
5.
I get it. Okay.
Yeah. And then you will have the ones where, you know, it will be like collision or something, so you'll have the 3 normal matches and then like 4 matches, and you know you'll have to deal with 7 matches all week. Which is great.
Fun weeks, aren't they?
Those are awesome weeks, and they're always when I'm busy as F. It's always like, hey, you know the one where we're doing like your Christmas and my Christmas, and then everyone else's Christmas, and I really want to go on that big long bike ride out of town, and Maeve has a doctor's appointment. Yeah, that's when Spectacular is. Like it's always like that. I think that might have been the first.
Anywho, so round 3.
Okay, what this guy say now? Yes. Yeah, it is DC fandom tomorrow. I'm not a DC fan. I'm kidding. They're fine. I'm not really I don't have time to watch any movies right now. I still haven't watched Shang-Chi, and it sucks because
so good.
I love the comic book character, and
I haven't seen it either.
Oh wow, that's a surprise.
Me too.
All right. So going into round 3, it was 1815. Molly had to answer her first 2. Right? Is that math? Yeah, that's math. Yeah. And her first one was heroes. This is kind of funny. So how he got heroes of villains? Her first question was heroes, and her second question was villains. So she just had heroes and villains instead of heroes and villains.
That is funny.
It's kind of funny. Whatever the first one was, it was like who said this, I believe, and it was Han. And it was the get this walking carpet out of my way. That was the easiest question all week.
I thought it was about who's scruffy looking.
Oh yeah, who's scruffy looking? It's something to do with a Wookiee. I can arrange that. You could use a good kiss. Anyways. And then villains, it was like who said this, and it was General Veers or something. I know it was General Veers. I don't know the question. Ben, you got better notes than me?
Not for this match.
Well, deal with it then, you 2 people watching. Oh man, it just went to 0. Okay.
You scared them off.
Yeah. And it flipped over to droids. Now let's compare who's scruffy looking to who's the white 3PO unit on Cloud City. Something they don't say in the movie. Like, this is a 2-point question. Like, they don't ever say E3PO. I didn't know that.
Is that the guy's name?
Yeah, I think it's a feminine robot. You should stop opposing, stop forcing gender roles on robots, Ben.
Droid lives matter.
Yeah. Exactly. E3PO was the name of the droid. Mm-hmm. I want to say her name, but I don't know. She has
their name.
Yeah, their name. There we go. And then so he answered that. So he needed to at least answer his 3-point to win, in which he does. It's Clone Wars, and it was like I don't know the name of the question or the question, but it was the canons. It was like Rex or Wolf said something's not working, and it's the canons. I don't know Clone Wars at all. Like, I've seen it, but like, I don't know.
It would be awesome. I don't know if maybe it has happened. I don't know.
The movie is the worst Clone Wars thing. Like, the Clone Wars TV show is more ups, a little bit of downs. Yeah. Jar Jar Binks arcs, but
yeah.
All right, there is actually a really good Jar Jar Bink arc. It's the one where he's teamed up with Mace Windu and they fight freaking Mother Talzin. Like, it's like a really awesome fight with like Mace Windu versus the like leader of the Night Sisters, and then you have like, ooh, like in the background freaking out, you have Jar Jar Binks. All right. Soda, we do see you. Still haven't seen it. Thank you, Soda. Moving on. All right, and that was it for that one. It ended 23-20 Alex over Molly. It was a good match, and I'm assuming everyone's like playing it off like, oh, are you sleeping on the couch tonight?
I love that.
Yeah, it's funny and
you
stuff.
can tell how much they adore each other. It's the fact that they brought up their wedding vows as well.
Oh my god. Yeah, one of the things was in the wedding vows.
The kiss won't leave a scar. I'm like, oh, stop. That's so gorgeous.
And I can't remember where I saw it, but I saw Alex say the numbers he picked are Molly's birthday numbers.
Yeah. So now this is the thing. Could you imagine the love of your life sharing, like, me and my wife don't share anything, sharing Star Wars or just any topic so much that you guys are both in the top 3 at Dragon Con. Like, she was number 3, he was 2, and then Marie Wilson won Dragon Con this year. So the thing that they both love, they compete in multiple different types of tournament leagues at high freaking levels together. No way that they're fighting at the end of that day. That was their date night. Like, that probably was one of their best nights of the year because they got to play against each other in this great space. Like, I'm jealous of it.
And
you can tell they're so happy for each other.
Yeah.
You can tell.
Probably the opposite of fighting that night. You can't find it.
What?
I had probably the opposite of. Never mind.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Yeah. It's from the opposite of it. Yeah.
Moving along. Nothing missing here. Nothing missing here.
Have a nice day. Sorry.
Oh no.
Wrong droids. Those are killbots, not droids. All right. Let's jump into the teams match. I kind of did that Ken Napsakian kind of the teams match. I miss the news. All right. You tell I miss Schmo's No movie show like so fucking much.
We all do, man.
Oh my god! If that's why they're like, oh yeah, we're gonna get another podcast. It's called The Big Thing. It's kind of like reminds us of old stuff. I'm like, just do the old stuff again. But anyway, just bring back Schmo's No movie show once a week.
I like The Big Thing. I've
been watching a little, but not as much as I watch Schmo's No movie show. Moving on. We got Press Room versus Old Guard. Ben, can I call you Benjamin?
Say no.
Call you Benjamin? Benjamin. Who did you have going in, Ben? Press Room, Old Guard.
I wanted Press Room. My heart said Old Guard, but my brain said, I hate to say this. I think Riley's done.
Oh, why'd you say it then? I don't want to hear that shit.
I know. I hate to say it.
And I think Riley has been done. He's not a has-been. That came out wrong. But I think that he loves the show so much, but it's not the league that he was in, and he has no business. Like, I'm not trying to say anything mean, but he's got bigger fish to fry than spend, like, he's launching his own stuff and doing a bunch of his own stuff, and it's hard to put the amount of love that you have to put into the show to compete at the level he used to compete at. And that goes for a lot of people. A lot of the old guard, a lot of the guys who've been playing since season 1, 2, 3, your Steiners, Aaron Dracos, it's just so hard to continue to compete. And now a lot of these guys have like really huge careers to then put so much time and effort into studying at the level that you have to study at. Now it's nuts.
It's almost like Makuga. Like, I mean, I know I say this. He was fun and he was good.
Soda, you made a NFL reference. Proud of you. But I disagree because Brett Favre played for Vikings when he was way past his due date, and we had a perfect main season. Don't talk about the postseason. but he did not lose one regular season match for us.
I think I'm more like Tom Brady.
He's still amazing now.
Every time you try and bring up Tom Brady. This has been just a constant with you.
He's amazing. He's
in reference to, I'm going to muck up this pronunciation because I've already been called out of it, but Dan Murrell?
Dan Marino?
No, Dan Murrell. Murrell?
Dan Murrell. Murrell is definitely a Brady. But yeah, he's the GOAT.
Take this with a grain of salt, but I can't. That doesn't feel good in my mouth saying that.
Murrell?
The last name Murrell. It's
Murrell.
I said Murrell, and I got called out for it.
But you have to shove it all into one. Murrell. Can you say Earl? Like Earl? Hey Earl. Yeah, it's Merle. It's Earl with Merle. It's an M.
Sounds like I'm trying to do a really bad Southern accent.
Yeah, it's a really bad Southern name. He's from Arkansas.
Okay, there we go.
It's pronounced Arkansas.
Let me ask you this. How much longer you think Dan will be in the league?
I don't see Dan going anywhere. Just like I don't see Brady going anywhere. I mean, Brady's 44, and he went to a crappy Bucks team last year, and they won the Super Bowl. Yeah. So and Dan's just as good. I see Dan possibly taking this tournament. So, which is insane. He doesn't deserve, I don't know, it's not that he deserves, but he doesn't need to. He doesn't need more than 20 wins. You don't need to keep winning. You proved it. You won.
So back to the teams match.
Yeah, back to the teams match. Now we're going to do that round, shall we?
Yeah, Soda's yelling at you.
If anyone's interested, I had press room.
Thank you. I also had press room, and not because of Riley, but because Duralde is good, but has never really clinched it. Has never really got the knockout punch yet, and you can tell he's really knowledgeable, but he's just not quite there. And I love the guy. I think Duralde is extremely entertaining, and the dude wrote a book about Christmas movies. What else do you want out of him? But
did he?
Yeah, that's why they keep calling him Mr. Christmas.
See, I obviously didn't get that reference, but I just like the way Horowitz and Perry have been playing. That's the only reason why.
And that's it. Do you remember last year? Singles tournament, Perry Jess doesn't, but Perry took out Kalinowski round 1. She's good in round 1s of tournaments, is what I'm trying to say. Yes.
It really made upset.
If that didn't win upset of the year, she got nominated for comeback player for that one win.
Yeah.
Because it was
not surprised.
Yeah. And also, Horowitz is top 3 singles rookies right now.
Yeah, I like
singles
him. I like him.
Paige is my other 3, if you're wondering that.
See,
you're like Griffey, Josh, Paige.
No, I think he's not. Never mind.
Khan, I put Josh over Khan, and I put Josh over Ty too. But, anyways,
so round 1.
Yeah, so round 1, a press room. Oh, I had press room going in. Press room versus old guard. Ooh, I got a lot of talking right now. Question 1 was who played the guy Nobody, which was Bob Odenkirk. Riley missed that one.
I was quite surprised about that.
Yeah,
Me too, because that poster
Really
is everywhere.
surprised. Yeah, that's
Everyone
what
I've
I was
seen that-
thinking. Like because it's a riff on John Wick, isn't it? The poster.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, the whole movie, pretty much.
Oh,
I
is
haven't
it?
seen it. Yeah, but
I haven't
it's the
seen it.
idea.
Oh, the movie is fun. I
I
love
heard it's fantastic.
Well, I need to watch it then.
Yeah,
It
but
is
it's
awesome.
Bob Odenkirk playing
That's
like
how
a guy
I knew
who-
was just from the posters being everywhere, and even in New
Yeah.
Zealand, the marketing is everywhere. So I presume in much
Yeah,
bigger
see,
places,
so do agree.
it must be everywhere as well. Because they like you aren't going to do a campaign in New Zealand of all places. If that's you're not trying to corner the New Zealand market, I'm telling
Unless
you
it's
now.
for like what we do in the Shadows season 3, then we definitely you guys have to champion that.
Oh, of course.
And then we had question 4 was who directed? I loved this question, and this is an easy question for me, but because I consider it about like honestly one of the best directors working right now. Like I put him over a lot of your big main ones. Like people I put this guy over even Nolan, and I got a big Nolan thing behind me. And it was who directed.
Ooh.
I do. Who directed Green Mile, The Majestic, and The Mist. I think Frank Darabont is one of the best working directors right now, and no one ever talks about him.
He's fantastic. He is.
He made freaking Shawshank and Green Mile, like in the first 2 seasons of Walking Dead. Well,
As soon as it said Green Mile, I was like, "Do you really need the others? Do you really need the other titles?"
The Mist is one of the most faithful Stephen King books until the end, because it doesn't.
The ending's so good though. The ending's one of the best.
It's not. He did that. That's not in the book.
It's fantastic. Such a good ending.
Just crushes you. I love Frank Darabont, and I do think. What? Oh, he wrote Dream Warriors. All right, Frank Darabont.
There you go. Nice. Another thing to add.
Yeah, there you go. And he gets such good performances out of these actors.
Did they all get that one right?
No,
I don't remember.
Perry missed it. Perry missed it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I would have thought that was easy.
That's what I'm saying. I think it's easy, but maybe that's because I'm kind of like a Frank Darabont lover.
Yeah, but like the Green Mile, most people have seen it, right?
I did not know he did The Majestic. I watched this when it came out when I was in like 6th grade, and I thought it was going to be a Jim Carrey movie. I do have to give it a chance now as an adult, because I watched it like, all right, talk out of your butt and wear a mask or something, Jim. And,
none of those things.
None of those things.
None of them.
What's your favorite Jim Carrey movie?
Ooh, all right. Can I give you like 2 different?
Yeah.
Can I give you 2 different answers?
Yeah.
I want to do a old school 90s one because I consider it like 2 different things, and then I'll come up with a later one. But I think the most underrated and actually my favorite, I mean, the 394 ones are all up there, like Masked, Dumb and Dumber, Ace Ventura. They all came out at the same time. They're very influential in my childhood. But Cable Guy never gets talked about, and Cable Guy is fucking fantastic. And he does like this really dark, still comedic. He has this lisp the whole time. He's like, it's this really good depiction of like a stalker and like this really psychotic personality, and he keeps it funny the whole time, but also terrifying. It's a really good performance. No one gives him credit for. So I think Cable Guy and probably Man on the Moon, because he does a better Kaufman than anybody in the world. Like, he does the best Andy Kaufman like he literally stayed in character as Tony Clifton and Andy Kaufman for 6 months and pissed everybody off. There's a whole documentary about that. If you watch a documentary, I would have kicked his ass. The fact he didn't get his ass kicked, I would have kicked his ass. And yeah, Ben Stiller directed Cable Guy, and he was not even like it. He played the cameo of the O.J. Simpson trial mock-up that they're doing of this actor who killed his twin brother actor.
Right.
That was Ben Stiller.
My favorite is The Mask and Liar Liar.
Ooh.
It's weird that Liar Liar has a place for a lot of people. It doesn't for me. I don't think I owned it, and I think that's the thing. Like, I saw it when I was growing up, but both the Ace Ventura movies and Cable Guy and Mask and Dumb and Dumber, they got like cycled on repeat for me.
Molly doesn't
And
like your answer.
Nope, not at all. Liar, liar, just didn't. But like, I've met a lot of people who are like, no, that's my number one, Jim Carrey. I'm like, oh, okay. Like, it's weird of how if you didn't watch it enough. Me, Myself, and Irene's also very underrated. I think.
Agreed.
It's I kind of hate the Farrelly brothers nowadays. But I like that. Well, they made Green Book. I hate Green Book. Best picture winning.
Anyway, back to that.
Best picture, my ass. All right.
Okay.
Back to that.
Question 5 is, it was a tagline, and it was.
That's right.
They said who's in it. Thank you, Soda. Might as well just be watching, but you didn't watch the matches. Okay. I watched this movie when it came out. It was like, what was the tagline? But they did say Joel Edgerton and Rebecca Ferguson?
Rebecca Hall, wasn't it?
Rebecca Hall. No, it's Rebecca Hall. You're right. It's Rebecca Hall. And it was The Gift. Joel Edgerton directed The Gift.
Yep.
And it's rough, and I love it. I love how rough that movie is. It gets really like, this is how far they're going. And I like it because Jason Bateman, whenever I say Bateman, I think Ben Bateman. Jason, he got to actually play, the part of being a uptight, complete asshole, which he just does so fucking well.
Really well.
Yeah, maybe it has something to do with his real life personality. Who knows? I've never met him.
I will say this. Uncle Owen directed the hell out of that movie.
Oh, yeah. Yes. Yeah, he did. All right, yeah, so that was question 5, and Alonzo Duralde missed that. So then question 6, it was what actor was in Forgetting Sarah Marshall, Superbad, and Adventureland. I love Adventureland. I feel like no one else has like watched that as many. I've watched it like 3 times. I think I've watched it more than anyone else.
Did you get it right then?
No, because I don't remember him in that shit.
So who did you pick then? Jonah Hill?
No one, because I couldn't find a mix. I couldn't find somebody who's in Adventureland because I didn't remember Bill Hader being in it. But I ran through everybody. And I was like, is Martin Starr in them? Because I know Martin Starr's in Adventureland.
No.
And I know he's in like all kind of sprinkled around the Apatows.
Getting Sarah Marshall from what I can remember.
No, he isn't. And I thought he was like speckled in because Apatow likes to bring in, his best friends, which duh. Yeah. And I had no clue because I forgot Bill Hader was.
Did you get it, Ben?
No.
It's Bill Hader.
I did.
You
also,
did?
no.
And your winner is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you also
won the one question.
And you also have blue hair, much like his character in Inside Out. You're very Bill Hader today. He's blue, isn't he?
Isn't he green? No, he's blue because that's right.
Disgust is green. He's fear.
Yeah, no, he's purple, isn't he?
Talking about HBO.
Blue sadness.
It's blue. Yes, I've seen Barry.
Yeah,
and it's fantastic. Jess, have you seen Barry?
Who?
Barry. It's a Bill Hader TV show.
No,
HBO.
you have to.
Have you seen this adorable unicorn?
Oh, that's great.
You know what the best part is? It's scented.
What does it smell like?
Strawberries. Yeah.
He's purple. You're wrong.
He's purple?
Oh,
all right.
gosh.
Well, F me in the F, I guess.
I like him because it doesn't make any noise.
Purple.
Yeah, it doesn't make any noise. I'm glad I learned how to shut the other one off after I threw it into the other room.
I still don't think you're safe.
Alonzo and Yodi. By the way, we called Mark Riley Yodi. It's just something you have to learn, Jess. Yodi and Alonzo missed question 6, which was Bill Hader. And then
it was a tricky one. I will give you that.
It's a pretty tricky one. I missed it, and I've seen all 3 of the movies. And question 8, both Perry and Yodi missed it. And it was hard because I only know the movie as the tagline. Like, because I was like, oh, Sidney Poitier being a detective in the South. I'm like, that's Mr. Tibbs. That's what I thought the movie was called. Because that's a really famous, they call me Mr. Tibbs. It's a very famous line. And I thought the movie was called Mr. Tibbs. but I guess it's called In the Heat of the Night.
That's why Pumbaa says they call me Mr. Pig. That's for you, 50, if you're out there.
Wow, nice.
What did you call Ham?
Pumbaa?
Oh, yeah, Mr. Pig. Why did I think you meant Ham from Toy Story?
No, Pumbaa. That's why I said that's for you, 50.
Pig. Yeah, it's a Mr. Tibbs reference.
Yeah, exactly.
Also, Sidney Poitier was like on top of the world for like 3 years.
50's not even here, and I'm still doing it on his behalf.
Yeah, and Soda, I will watch They Call Me Mr. Tibbs if I have the chance. Also, can anyone else do you guys get the same song stuck in your head when you hear In the Heat of the Night?
In the heat of the night,
yeah. I get Heat of the Moment, but yeah. In the heat of the moment. That's what I get. Tell me what your heart man.
Is that the one that in 20-year-old version?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
The only thing I remember from Heat of the Moment is South Park. The entire town of South Park bands together, and they're like, and they're like, do you remember when we used to dance? And they're like doing it as a riot as they're walking up towards you. Like a whole.
I fucking love it.
Oh, me too.
Oh, so good.
Oh, fuck yeah. Okay. This is my favorite freaking round 2 category ever. And it was 15-11 press room going into round 2, and they spun Francis. Good lead. Absolutely. And they spin Francis McDormand. Hell yes. Now,
so good.
Such a good slice.
As soon as that first question came up, I was like, I know this one.
Okay, well, you know where I live.
Yeah.
I have to ask everyone who doesn't live in Fargo, North Dakota, because the movie.
I'm just super disappointed when you didn't speak like that. So disappointed.
Yeah. Well, fucking sucks to be. I know a couple people, but it's not as hardcore. We have a dude. The biggest Midwest accent is a guy who I used to work with. I'm not going to say his name, but he more sounded like Morty without saying the geez. He was like, I'm just working today. How you doing? Like he kind of, he was like, geez, away from being Morty. Like, but just another day.
As soon as the quote came up, I was like, oh, there we go, kicking it off with Fargo.
So really, it's a really good quote because you have to hear it. Oh, little doggo.
Look at your beans.
Little toe beans.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
No, it's fine.
Is there a Heat of the Night 50s doo-wop song? Thanks for being our guest all night, Soda.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, thanks, Soda. I know what it's like to watch because me and Ben are always watching the shows we're not on, and we're the only guy in the comments. Soda now knows. This is the first time he's not on a show.
Really?
Now you know. Now you know.
Yeah. Yeah, there was a lot of really good questions for Francis McDormand. A couple that I did not know. A few I did not know. And the Nomadland question at the end, I watched it. That's a hard freaking question. What state they start in? Nevada?
I was sitting there and I was like, I have no fucking clue.
Watch the movie.
I'm so sure I watched this. And I was like, but then again, as also being not American, I don't really pay attention to states unless it's one of the major ones, like New York or Washington, DC, and things like that.
California?
Yeah. Yeah. No North Dakota at all? Oh.
I can't even think of a single movie that's set there.
Yeah, Fargo. We just freaking talked about it. It actually, only one scene takes place in it. No, there's a couple. The first Leprechaun movie takes place in Fargo. And also, you remember that really shitty Monster Trucks movie where it's a monster truck with a monster inside of it?
Oh, God. I remember that.
Yeah, it takes place in North Dakota. That's
well, there we go. Congrats.
That's all.
You're talking about that kids movie, right?
Yeah. Yeah, like 4 or 5 years ago. And also, I believe she makes it up to the oil fields in No Man's Land. So I do think she makes it up to at least one of the Dakotas. Yeah, I'm about to go on a North Dakota tangent. I'm not going to do it. All right. So in Francis McDormand, they went 2-2-2-1-2-1. I love how many questions are in round 2 in teams. I always forget.
Solid round.
Freaking 6
solid
questions. And you guys have anything on that before we move on to Old God?
I'm going to do Old God for me.
Can I say it like my horrible Boston? The Old God. Get in the car, Charlene. We're going to buy some Petrus Farms. All right. So they spun 1980s, and they did pretty freaking good. They did not go to multiple choice, I don't think at all. And they did get 1 miss, but Press Room wasn't able to steal it. So they went 2 miss, 2-2-2-2.
So still a decent performance.
Yeah. And so the one they missed was the city that Lost Boys takes place in.
Yes.
And there were like 2 letters mixed up. It was like Santa Carla and Santa Clara. Oh,
that would I mean, I get that they have to be specific about that because I'm guessing they are 2 actual places, right?
No,
neither
are. No.
Oh. If I were them, I wouldn't challenge that because if any question should have been the benefit of that rule, it should have been that. I feel.
Don't let Jay Wade hear you say that. He's gonna come on here and kick all of our asses.
Oh God!
He's gonna be like, no, it's right or it's wrong. You know it or you don't know it.
Oh, he's a black and white, is he?
Yeah, that's Jay Wade. Dude, every time the benefit doubt rule even gets brought up, he freaking blows a gasket.
So it's a 10-minute tangent, is it?
Yeah, no, subscribe to his channel. Watch his podcast if you want. They get really good guests in it. Frenchie does a Frenchie's Corner and stuff. But the best thing is whenever there's a ridiculous challenge, he will put in like YouTube shorts, like 40 seconds of just him blowing a gasket. I can't believe it. This isn't a sport. There's no way they could call this a sport. I'm done with this. Like every time. Love Jay Wade. Anyways, this is all praise for Jay Wade.
Yeah,
I love that. I love that he's crazy.
He's a friend of the channel. He knows we love him.
And I'm hoping I can get him on for the All Night Talker Stand next week. And I hope I can get Ben on too. He is an old man yelling at cloud. He is Gary Oldman yelling at the fantasy Final Fantasy character from Final Fantasy VII. He's in Gary Oldman yelling at cloud.
Going into round 3 level 3.
Level 3. 25-21. It is the exact same.
So they kept that 4-point lead.
Yeah, it was 15-11. Now it's 25-21. They just both teams gained 10 points. Yeah. But if they would have got that Santa Carla steal, that would have been freaking blood. That would have been blood in the water.
Wait a minute.
I wasn't referencing Jaws there. I was referencing.
You just muted yourself.
Yeah, muted yourself, my man. Anyway, what did you think about it?
Am I working now?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. You're Matt.
Is it the same audio quality? Because I might have unplugged my mic, but I don't want to lift it up. I just moved my mic first.
No, because every time you do this, it gets further and.
Is this the same audio quality? All right.
Yeah. Round 3.
You feeling, Sean?
What'd you say?
Nothing.
Okay.
Matt reference.
Okay.
Into the Dark Knight Rises.
All right. Let's get into round Trace. This was a good question. It was who played opposite Vince Vaughn as the other lead in The Internship or The Intern. I get that movie and the Robert De Niro movie mixed up. It was in comedies. It's Owen Wilson.
Yep.
So boom. And then moving on to their 3-pointer. And oh, by the way, Yodi felt like he had a really bad round 1. And that's why he took it. He missed 3 and Alonso missed 2. Mm-hmm. They both had shoddy one. Like Yodi's so hard on himself. And he's like, yeah, I flubbed round 1. You didn't. You missed 3, he missed 2. You didn't think if you missed 5 and he missed 0, feel that way. But am I okay? You're like holding your mics. I don't know. I thought, you probably sneezed or something, didn't you?
I thought I was going to.
It did.
I don't need to make it a regular occurrence on this channel.
Oh, I want it to be. So they got DiCaprio and Alonso took this one, and it was a miss, and it was a hard freaking question because I did not know Great Gatsby and Wolf of Wall Street came out the same year because they don't feel like they do at all.
No, and even still, I was trying to track back because I was like, Margot Robbie pretty much made her debut then, and I was like, how long has she been in the industry? And I did not think it had been 8 years.
I thought
that's what got me.
I thought it was 2012. But
oh wow! See, no, I said 2014
at
the same time because I was like, sounds about right.
So I was asking everyone in my control room. Soda wants you to sneeze so he can clip it out. Don't do it. Oh. I was making a Jaws 2 joke about how we mixed Jaws 1 and Jaws 2 when I muted myself. Anyways, because I said blood in the water. That's a Jaws 2 reference.
Everyone had moved on from that, and you still
it came back. I got ADHD and other stuff. I think I'm on the spectrum. Just we don't talk about it that loud, but I'm pretty sure.
You don't want to let's talk about that?
Yeah, let's talk about. I'm pretty sure I'm autistic. Anyway, I'm not making jokes of it. It's a serious concern. I'm not trying to make light of it. But anyways, yeah. I brought it up to everybody in my control room at work. Don't tell my bosses. And they all thought it was like Wolf of Wall Street just came out. They're like, that movie's new. That movie is not new. But it's such a good movie, you kind of forget that it's been out for a while.
How long has it been out?
2013.
2013.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it.
Okay, well
you haven't seen Wolf of Wall Street, and yeah, it would explain so much, Soda. That's what I'm saying. But anyways, if you don't look, then it's not true. Okay, if you don't go to the doctor, you're not sick. All right, so I think that was a really hard question, and Alonso missed it. Ben, question for you: do you think Yodi should have just bit the big one and gave Alonso the 2-pointer because Yodi is the stronger player? No offense to Alonso, and then he should have took the 3 instead of feeling so bad about his round 1. He goes, "I'll take the 2-pointer because I've been screwing up." But he gave the harder question to Alonso, and Alonso missed it. Do you think that's on them or no?
Well, let me ask you something.
I just asked you something. Ask a question. What is this, a lawyer? Was he a lawyer now? Question with a question?
Okay. No. Yeah, I don't think even if they got all the points and the pressure got all the points, would that have changed anything?
Yeah, you're right. And yeah, well, 4-point lead is still winnable though. That means that it's still, if you would have got your 2 and your 2 and your 3 and your 5, you'd be pushing them to their 5. But since they missed their 3, the other team didn't have to answer their 5. So it's a 4-point lead doesn't mean they would have probably lost anyways. I do think it matters because we don't know what their 5-pointer would have been.
Okay,
a lot of strong teams miss their 5-pointers. Old Guard got their freaking 5-pointer. If Yodi said, "Let me grab the 3-pointer, I got this," and then if Yodi got that, they could have won.
Yeah, you know what I think, and nobody really talks about this or bring it up. I think Riley is a lot like Snyder.
Yeah, he is.
I agree, Molly. I agree.
He gets in his own head when he's doing bad.
He definitely does. I've always seen that.
Friend of the channel, I love Kate as manager. I don't know every single white manager for Riley. Yeah, I don't know. He needs somebody like a Roxy who could pull him out of his own head. Now, if he comes back, maybe he ends up with Roxy.
I would like to see that.
I don't think he's coming back.
I don't know if Roxy's coming back though.
Yeah, well,
we'll see. But I mean, I don't know. I mean, Sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say we're going to talk about this later, but yeah, I can see a future where she doesn't come back next season.
Yeah.
Both of them.
Well,
But,
let's get.
let's continue.
Yeah. All right. So we got an action adventure 2-pointer for press room, and it was the easiest question of all time. Which action adventure movie? I think they even gave the year. They might not have, but who has characters named Furiosa and Immortan Joe? If you don't know that, just give up on freaking movies and don't. Like, if you don't know freaking Mad Max Fury Road's big character names, like if they would have said like some of the more hardcore, like have characters like Rectus Erectus and Nuts, then maybe, but.
Wait, what? Was it a 5-pointer?
No, it's a 2-pointer. It's a 2-pointer. But 2-pointers are always easy.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Okay.
2-pointers, what I've learned this year, since they upped round 1 questions are now harder across the board, the easiest question in the match is the 2-pointer. Like, it just is. Third round, 2 points. For some reason, they're all softballs. Yeah, even the Owen Wilson one wasn't that hard. It was who was the other lead? Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
What was on 3 points?
It was in Thriller. Who was in? See, I don't have the questions written. I've been doing pretty good out of my head. I rewatched them today. I've watched them twice. I rewatched them today. It was who was in Phone Booth, Flatliners, and something else. Fuck.
Colin Farrell?
Nope. He wasn't in Flatliners. I'm trying to remember what the other movie was. Was it Stand By Me? No, I can't remember what the third movie. It was Kiefer Sutherland.
Oh, he's in Phone Booth? I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
he's a sniper.
Yeah, he's the bad guy. He's the one down the end of the phone.
I haven't seen that movie.
Kiefer. I said Kiefer Sutherland. Soda.
Yeah, he did.
Okay.
It's my fault. I didn't see that movie.
Oh, you were arguing with the comments. I was like,
yeah. No, this show's between me and Soda. You guys are just here. I'm kidding.
Well, somebody had to babysit you guys. That's why they brought me in.
No, you know what it was? Somebody had to make the room. Oh, do this crap. Somebody had to.
Yeah.
Somebody had to produce. You think I do? Think I do the hard work? Come on. I'm the idea guy. I'm like,
I am the room maker guy.
You know what my freaking like contribution to the channel? I'm like eating a donut and I'll go, I got another idea. Why don't we just like talk about planets and somebody guesses if it's Star Wars or not?
All this shit for me.
Yeah. Hey, you want to clip this for me? That's what I do. Oh, there you go. Thanks, Soda. That's how you use a whole sentence to call me dumb. All right. And that was it. It went to remakes and reboots, which is awesome. Category name. I believe they did this one first because I think the Kiefer Sutherland was what won the match. So we did this out of order. But the remakes and reboots, which is an awesome category, it was who played the sister of Marion Crane in
Psycho.
The really, really
Shitty.
something reboot. The fucking word for word remake. It's so weird.
It ain't really word for word.
Almost. There is
Pretty
like
much
two
almost
changes.
shot for shot.
It's almost exactly shot for shot. There's two changes.
Almost identical shots.
Yes. The only difference is the amount of money she steals is more because it's brought modern.
Inflation.
Yep, and because of inflation. So she steals like a couple million instead of like a tens of thousands, what she did in the first one. And also a really bad change is
Teller.
it's
Teller.
When he's watching her through the room, and in the old one, he watches and then he's ashamed, so he makes his mom, who's his multiple personality, is shaming him for it because he's watching her. So it's him, the split personality is slut shaming the girl, even though he was a peeping Tom. which is, what makes Psycho as good as it is, because it tackles that when she's just a girl, but anyways, in the remake, Vince Vaughn's playing Norman Bates, which is the really bad casting.
Weird casting choice.
But he's masturbating during that scene. So it takes everything out of it. That's the other big one. Like, why do you got to make him masturbating during that scene? That's not the point of the scene. So...
got to make him a sex pervert.
Yeah. The whole point was that it's him blaming the girl for him peeping Tomming.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't seen the remake, and I didn't tell
You don't need to.
Don't do that to yourself.
I didn't have the original a few months ago. Okay, I'll stay away from the remake.
Yeah, don't watch the remake.
And guess what? The original is still, top 5 Hitchcock, and that's saying something.
You know what? It holds up because I've never seen it before, and I love the shit out of it.
Absolutely holds up. That's the first movie that shows a flushing toilet.
Really?
Yeah.
Scandalous.
I'm full of horrible, worthless knowledge.
Anyway.
Aren't we all?
Yeah, but that'll never be a question on the Schmoedown. All right, we got the match that's going to take us an hour to break through, and we're an hour and 11 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
So, press room, Beetle Guard, 30-28.
Okay.
Who do you guys have going in? I know. All right, can I answer for you, Ben? Heart wants Lon. Head always knows Dan's going to
win. Isn't that the correct answer here?
Yeah, because Lon's one of the most likable players in the frickin' Schmoedown, and Dan's the best player in the Schmoedown. Lon's the GOAT of character work, though.
Really?
Look at what I titled this stream.
It was a dungeon.
This is the week of Civil War. This is the match we've all been waiting for since Honest Trainers came out a few years ago.
Yes. Yep.
And it lived up. This match was so exciting. What did you think of this match?
Jess?
Oh, is it to me?
Well, we've been talking, so I threw it your way.
So, I mean, because obviously being new, I haven't had a lot of experience with both of these guys. But I have heard Merle. There we go. His name tossed around a few times, and
Call
so
dangerous if you can.
Yeah,
Dangerous Dan.
The amount of times his name has come up in pre-show, even when he's not even a fixture in the match, it's when they're talking about like the greats. His name comes up continuously. So I was like, based on that, I'm just gonna have him going into this match.
Yeah.
So that was the only thing I had to go off on.
I don't want to get into
obviously
it.
I'd seen, his match beforehand, but like I'd said to you, obviously before, his match with Jessica Schloeth didn't quite sell me on how good he is, because like nothing against her. I think she's really great, but I don't think she's up there as high as well as Dan is. So it wasn't really a good show of who he is as a player. So I was just like, yeah, he seems all right. But then when I kept hearing his name come up, I'm like, okay, he's probably a bit more than all right.
Yeah, no, you're right. And now you saw how good he is. But and this isn't even his best game. This is just
and that's what
good.
Ben said to me. He was like, this is even like a lower level game for him. I was like, are you kidding me?
Yeah, he made a lot of I mean, he went perfect in round 3, and that's kind of as good as but I mean, we'll get to it, but he played really good, but Dan Merle plays better in this normally.
I'm surprised how he did in round 1.
Yeah. And we'll get to that. And but
who did you have?
Who did I I already agreed with you. I said Dan up here, Lon down here. So let's explain Lon super quick, Jess. Lon Harris came in a few years ago as the professor Lon Harris, and he would wear a sweater vest, and he would bring out syllabuses, and he wanted to only fight the young. It's so good. He wanted to fight the younger players so he could teach them and school them and make them his pupils. And it was like this adorable thing. He wanted to play Cody Hall. He wanted to play Cody Hall, even though Cody Hall wasn't even a player. And then Cody Hall went perfect in round 1. Lon went like almost perfect 2 games, like his first 2 games. And out of like everyone's like, dude, Lon's really good, and then he was like, and then he became like the weaker player and a player that we kind of, and then he reinvented himself, and instead of being the professor, he was the delinquent, and he started wearing like a beanie.
I wondered. Okay, he seems really lovely.
He's great. He's also one of the head writers at on his trailer at Screen Junkies now.
Oh, okay.
Yep. And the running joke is it's not his house, it's his dog Taco's house. But he's like, Taco's let me crash out on the couch. Like that's
I've heard him say that in the pre-show once.
Yeah.
That's so good.
Ever since I met you, whenever he says that, I think of you. I don't know why.
Yep. Well, my name's Taco, and I would love for him to crash on my couch. So anyways, Lon Harris, he's been called like the mankind of the league because he can not only play multiple characters but really well. So he's the best character work guy I think we have currently playing. Okay. So that's why I said character-wise, he's my GOAT. But and then he's good. I mean, at Final Exam, him and Paul Oyama had two or three really good runs. Like, he is a good player. So this wasn't him playing extra good or Dan playing really bad. This is Dan playing slightly less than average and Lon playing good. Like, I think that this could have gone either way going in. It just, I loved watching this match. I was standing up half of this match. This is my favorite match I've seen in a long time.
I mean,
this is really good.
It was so close, but here's the thing. I don't think it should have been that close. I think Dan went up to his A level.
2 questions all game. You're talking about A level. He missed 2 questions. And he got a 2-point steal.
Okay.
No, I'm just saying. You're talking about A level. He missed one in round 1 and 1 in round 2.
So Lon did his homework then, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Lon played good.
Lon played his ass off.
Round. So round 1, this will be quick. Question 8 was the character who was in Star Wars.
The one that I
Star Wars,
sent you.
Hunger Games, and what was the other franchise?
Planet of the Apes.
Planet of the Apes. Yeah. Did you have it, Ben?
No.
Neither did Jess. I did.
Who is it again?
Woody Harrelson.
Yeah, I sent it to Tuck and I was like, oh, that's hard. And he was like, no, it's not. I was like, well,
I had it.
I wanted to say back around the scene out, but when talking to it, but no, you're on.
There's such big franchises as well. I was like, that's so broad as well.
Yeah. That was a really
and
good
it can
question.
be good but really bad at the same time because you have to go through so many movies to be like, hold on.
Well, and like what random guys are dressed up as apes in like the Tim Burton one? Like maybe Tim Roth was in all of them. You don't know. It's like some random guy.
Well, even Star Wars, there's so many, but there's side characters.
Star Wars very rarely, except for prequels, has actors that branch everywhere. Star Wars kind of have like I always feel like you're a Star Wars actor. Like
okay.
I mean, there's definitely exceptions. Samuel Jackson, Benicio del Toro.
I forgot about him. Who's the one actor who made it to Star Wars and James Bond?
All right, I got nothing.
Daniel Craig.
Oh, yeah. Daniel Craig has the one line. Yeah, he's the stormtrooper that drops his freaking thing. Yeah, you suck. Yeah, no one likes you. All right. And that was it. Question 8 is the only question that was missed in round 1 by Dan. And it was Woody Harrelson, which was a hard question. Also, hell of a question, PJ, and the writers. Like I give the writers crap sometimes. I gotta start giving them credit when they go.
I don't know how they came up with that one.
Yeah, finding the actor in which franchise is freaking great. Great written question is awesome. Lon went perfect. but missed his bonus. He could have left with a 2-point lead in round 1 because Dan missed one question, so he's not eligible to the bonus. And then if Lon goes perfect, Dan got his bonus.
Wrong for who voiced a character in Monsters University.
Yep.
Wreck-It Ralph Breaks the Internet, and one other. I don't remember what it was.
I don't remember, but it was Alfred Molina.
Yeah, and he thought it was Alan Tudyk.
Yeah, which is a great guess because I like
him. Yeah, he's in everything half the time. So, you know,
it's all the Disney animated.
You don't know.
I didn't know Alfred Molina was in Wreck-It Ralph.
Me neither.
He's double Dan.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
I
love Alfred Molina.
The blank faces tell me you still don't know who that is.
No.
All right.
Yeah, he's the professor in Monsters University, though. I know that much.
He's a doctor.
Teaching steering class.
He's a doctor in Sam Raimi's Spider-Man 2.
Oh, really?
No.
And I think he's going to be that same doctor in No Way Home.
Mm-hmm.
What's his name? Dr. Squid? Something?
Yeah.
Dr. Cephalopod? Is it Cephalopod? It's Cephalopod.
No, I think it's
Cthulhu.
Is that Dr. Squidward?
Dr. Cthulhu.
Dr. Squid Game?
You had to.
I do. All right. Lon, perfect. Not quite the full Dewberry, but he did get 8. So it was 8-7 going in round 2. Round 2.
Unlike Mountain Dew, he did not do the do.
All right. Dewberry is a guy who didn't accomplish much.
I know. We had this last time, I think, when we were talking about.
He didn't accomplish much, but he did get a perfect. And certain people call a perfect plus it a Dewberry. And I'm one of those people. Yeah. So classics. It's a tough category, but if anyone can handle classics, it's freaking Dan Murrell, right?
Didn't Harris get the steal?
Yeah, he got a 1 point. Yeah, he got the 1 point steal at the end. So it was that. I don't remember all of his classics, but he went 1, 2, 2.
I'm not Lon got classic.
Nope.
No, he got Batman. Was it Batman?
Batman, which I would not. I would have not stuck with Batman against Dan Murrell because Dan Murrell studied for IG for like 2 years and never played IG. Oh. But I would not do an IG category.
See, I didn't know that. I was like, yeah, Batman's great. Why not?
Yeah, when they stuck with
Batman over classics, that's for sure.
Let's get to that. So, it was 1-2-2 miss for Dan. So it was the one that he went down the multiple choice was the 1960s written and directed and starring John Wayne, The Alamo.
Yes.
And 2 other questions. And then he got the miss, but he did go to multiple choice before the miss, and then Lon stole it. So 1 point still over to Lon. And then Lon got Batman, went down to multiple choice once, and then got 2, then a miss. And this is the biggest thing. I think this is what changed the entire outcome of the match. Dan got a 2 point steal from him. And
because of the composer of it's Batman Forever, right?
I think so. No. Yeah. It was what?
It was Batman Forever, Batman and Robin. And then somebody I never heard of.
All right. But yeah, so that changed everything. So it was 14-14 going in round 2 or round 3. And holy shit, I'm in the comments live going, guys, Lon. And in round 2, I said to everybody, I was like, Lon's about to beat Dan. And everyone's like, well, calm down. And then
there we go. Thank you.
Thank you, Sona.
Thank you.
And everyone said in the comments, right when he got that steal, it goes, and Dan's back in it. I'm like, yep. What? That's what I get for doubting Dan for like 4 seconds.
I mean, I'm surprised that he didn't go down to a multiple choice for that question, by the way.
I think he was trying to play smart, and he knew that he could have, he knew he could have kept that lead. I mean, he wouldn't be losing the lead if he lost the 2 and a 2 point still, because there was still a 4 point swing there. He's going right. I would risk it if my loss plus the steal doesn't put me behind. I will attempt the 2. I think it was a smart move. Yeah, it just didn't go his way. If it went his way, you'd be like,
amazing.
Yeah. So And he regretted going down multiple choice for the first one. Because like, I'm pretty sure I know I'd go to multiple choice. And he even said, like, I shouldn't have gone multiple choice.
Yeah, it sucks when you do that. And you're like, yeah, it's just confirmed what I already knew.
Oh, is this Dave's watching via the Schmoes of the North? But we're the Schmoes of the North. We're not really. You got 2 Americans and a freaking New Zealander stealing this. Oh, no. That was bad. Now I'm yelling at Dave. Now who's the old man yelling at a cloud? Turning me into J-Wave.
That was a good plot twist. I didn't see that one coming.
Yeah, that's real M. Night Shyamalan there.
Himself. I love it. So proud.
I'm sorry, I had to do that.
That was pretty good. All right. We had 14-14 going in around 3 because Dan Merle is Dan effing Merle. He's goes first he went first and it was, or did Lon go first? Yeah,
no, I thought Lon went first.
No,
Lon went first.
Yeah,
Lon went first because he's still the under, because Dan Merle's Dan Merle. That's what I meant. Okay, number 2, who played this character's name in The Kid, and it was Bruce Willis. I remember that movie. I watched it once in the theaters, and then I never watched it again. Really? Yeah. I remember a couple things from it. I watched it a few times.
Do you remember who had a small cameo in that movie?
The older Bruce Willis?
No. Yeah.
No, who?
I'm curious if someone knows this. Matthew Perry.
Oh, he's that guy I don't like. I hate Matthew Perry. You know I hate. Haven't we been through this, Ben? That I hate Matthew Perry? We'll talk in the green room. I hate Matthew Perry. All right,
Moving on.
Yeah, not a big.
Because it was Mary Elizabeth Winstead, wasn't it?
No, that was coming up. That was.
Oh no, I'm on the wrong question.
Yeah, you're on the wrong question.
Shut my mouth.
Yeah, I'm not seeing that, but that was a question. I remember that being brought up, but that wasn't here. That must have been in one of the other. I don't know.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Anyway,
that was the Die Hard. That was when. Yeah, that was the Die Hard question, and that was during round 1, and they read out the wrong Die Hard. Thank you.
Because even for me, it came up with the name, and I was like, "Has he read that wrong? What's going on?" I'm confused because obviously still new to it.
Yeah. Okay, so it went over to what movie had J.K. Simmons and Allison Janney being the parents of Elliot Page, which is Juno. Again, extremely easy round 2, guys, or 2-pointer. But okay, number 3 or 3-point 2000s. Love this freaking question. Who had what 2005 or was it 3 had cameos by Matt Damon. I normally know the name. Fred Armisen.
Yes.
And it has Euro Trip, and I didn't think Lon was gonna pull it because he had the look. I don't know. Is it Euro Trip? And the whole time I'm like, it's Euro Trip. Scotty doesn't know.
Yeah, I was watching it. I was like, he hasn't got it. He doesn't know because that look that they get in their eyes where they're just mulling it over and they're like,
He doesn't know? Well, don't tell Scotty.
Yeah.
Scotty doesn't know.
Oh no.
I had the fortunate, I was fortunate enough to have a really close friend of mine named Scott when that movie came out.
Oh boy, that poor man.
We ruined his fucking life.
I bet.
Well, so Scott had a really, that name, Scott's, had a really bad decade because they had Scotty Didn't Know, but they also had Scotty Don't and all Scott evil stuff. Scotty Don't. All right. Yeah. Anyways.
Yes, I'd love some chocolate ice cream.
Yeah.
Favorite line.
Well, then get some.
They're from Belgium. That's where Daddy's from.
A million and more than a million numbnuts.
Yeah. Again, I consider Gold Member. Sorry, quick tangent. I consider Gold Member the weaker of the 3, but that is the best
still
Doctor.
So good.
But that is the best Dr. Evil scene of all of them. Is that one because it's got everyone's firing at all cylinders.
Oh yeah.
Because even Frau, he's like, something I've learned is every kid is different, eh? And then Frau's like, yeah, and he's like, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's not funny, but it
No,
slaughters
it
me.
is.
It's so good.
And I love the opening to Gold Member.
Oh,
yes.
And then in the
Yeah.
Gwyneth Paltrow.
And Gwyneth Paltrow's name is Dixie Normus.
Yeah.
Normus. Dixie Normus.
Danny DeVito as Mindy.
Oh, it's so good.
He's
Yeah,
got a
see,
big cigar and shooting.
That film, because my last name is Dutch. So many people did the whole there's nothing I hate more than people who are intolerant of other people's cultures and the Dutch. All the time. All the time I got that. It's great.
It's a good fucking line though.
It's so funny.
Yeah. Austin Powers movies. Okay. So he had action adventure, a movie I've never heard of before. Another Bruce Willis. Oh, this is Dan Merle. Bruce Willis played a 30s gangster. Okay.
I'd never known.
Me neither.
Fucking awesome. What? I would never have guessed that. All right. That movie's called Last Man Standing. That was Dan Merle's 3-pointer. And then the 5-pointer was what? Oh my God, this is hard. This is a miss. They both missed their 5-pointers. Holy shit.
Mm-hmm.
So Lon had which year of a movie, family movie, had the tagline like on your way home or finding your way home or something. Whatever it was. Or that, yeah. But it was Free Willy 2.
Oh yeah. Yeah, because everybody remembers the Free Willy movies, right?
I didn't even know they made a sequel. I'm gonna be real honest.
It made 3.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, it made 3 of those fucking movies.
I found the first film so boring.
Killer Will lived 3 movies.
Well, he remembers the VHS cover because Soda is 55 years old.
Oh my God.
I already said there's 3. Was I stumbling on my words again? Fucking Soda.
I like how you still have to bite at each other even when you're not on the same stream together.
I thought I wasn't going to be belligerent towards you guys. I didn't promise the comments.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, no, okay, you're still fine. You're still golden.
Yeah, don't tell Scotty.
Soda.
I'm not letting you in.
Calm the fuck down.
He's still gonna mess with you even from the sidelines.
You're an idiot.
Thank you, boss.
You're asking for that.
Either come on or leave.
It doesn't matter what you think.
All right. Thanks, Soda.
You broken Ben.
Yeah. I can never tell if he's smiling so hard or crying when we go at it. He's like,
Mom and Dad are fighting.
I don't know. I'm laughing, man.
Okay, good. And
I did not see them both getting the 5-pointer wrong. I did not see that coming at all.
Dan Merle has missed 5s in his life. Like, it happens. And
how
he's
often
allowed
do they
to
both miss the 5-pointer to go into sudden death?
5s are freaking hard, though.
No, but how often does it happen that they both miss it to go into a sudden death?
I mean, if they're both tied going in around 3 and both got their 2s and 3s. I don't know. Sometimes sudden death.
I don't know. I need numbers, man. Where's your numbers guy?
I'm not Frankie Numbers and I'm not Double D. All right? We don't have a numbers guy.
Yeah.
Leah Logan's sometimes in the chat. He's normally our numbers guy, but he's not here today.
Oh.
He's in the chat, but he's not here. We tried. I shared it. Not my fault Leah Logan didn't see it. Should I have messaged him directly? Be our numbers guy in the chat. Okay.
No offense to Leo, by the way. No,
I love Leo. Yes. No, you're allowed to have a life. We did it at an odd time. It's not your fault that we did it at a weird time. All right, guys. An hour and a half in. Yeah, so he missed a 1990s question. It was Robert Duvall. I don't remember what the question was. But Dan missed that. So it was 1919 going into sudden death. So round SD. And I don't have anything written except for the last one. So they did 2 rounds. It went bang, 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 bang. And then it was who voiced Sinbad in Sinbad.
Brad Pitt.
This is Bradley Pitterson, whatever it is.
Brad Pitt.
Yeah, Brad
It's a
Pitcher.
great film. I
Bradley
love the
Pitcher.
score in that film. It's got Michelle Pfeiffer.
They were on it.
It's got Salma Hayek.
I mean, it's kind of bullshit that they didn't get Sinbad to voice him, but whatever.
I know, right?
Missed opportunity.
I'm just saying, Sinbad's great. Yeah.
But
And that was it.
winner.
21-20. Hell of a freaking. This is what round 2 of a tournament's supposed to be like, right?
Mhm.
It's supposed to, like, I feel bad for Harwitz. That was his round 2, but other round 2s, I'm hoping for clashes, like
Good head to heads.
Bateman Page clash. Like I want like bam, and that's what I feel like round 2 should be. Is 2 really hungry, powerful players just bam. Yeah.
She's left.
Now we're good. See, I told you your dog. Told you your dog is a thing because I was formed into a human now. Told you. All right.
Just doesn't want to do anything except for interrupt the stream. Very, very courteous thing.
Tell me about all this. Anyway.
Yeah. So the alien might take over the planet unless it gets distracted watching a live stream. Okay. Joke was funnier in my head. All right. I think we did pretty good. Hour and 40 minutes for 3 episodes or 3 matches. It's probably my fault. I do 80% of the talking on this show. My fault, not their fault.
No, you know what? We kept me in the same team together because it all goes to shit.
Dude, wasn't it the pay-per-view went forever when it was us? Like, oh my god.
Yeah, I think it will.
Yeah.
And then friends having a good time.
I'm happy I got to wear my dungeon t-shirt because we got Dan and Molly Damon, both dungeon heads. So I'm glad I got to wear this shirt because I just bought it along with my 5150 shirt.
Looks good.
Thank you. It is an extra large, so it fits good because I'm kind of chubby. So is it every stream where I bring up how unhappy I am with my weight? I think it is every stream. All right.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Okay, I think we're good.
Yeah.
You don't want to have anything we feel we missed?
No, it was a great week. Can't wait for next week, and I'm happy.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah, I'm happy now. There's no show on Sunday.
Do we
That's
have?
right.
Yeah, but we do have a show tomorrow.
Yeah.
Do we have? What's the pay-per-view next week?
I don't know.
I saw in the chat some like of the match today. Somebody said, "Oh, I'm so excited for the pay-per-view," and I was like, "What?"
Oh wait, ain't it coming out here for somebody?
We'll find out.
Yeah.
We all have internet in our pockets now.
He may continue.
There are
Brady
ways
will.
to find out these things.
Yeah. All right. So October. So we got Damon, Press Room, Dan Merrill. So we got, all right. So next week, let's just do next week. So for us $10 patrons, Monday or Wednesday, you got Lower Kelly Gold Leader. Holy shit.
Ooh, it's going to be a good one.
Holy shit.
Okay, I know who you're going to take.
I want Lower Kelly to beat him. I want that smug freaking smile. And I want her to take that gold jacket.
So it's a Scottish fight.
I don't root for gold. I never rooted for Gold Leader. I think he's gonna win though, but I'm not rooting for him.
Ooh.
I think he's got the tournament. I don't like that I feel that way. I want Lord of the Kelly to smack that freaking smile off his face.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I know they filmed it, and he's like, "Yeah, film it tomorrow." I'm like, "I will not be talking to you for a week because I do not need you to spoil it." So, yeah. And then we take that, So then we got Danger Zone Untouchables. That's Bateman Page 2.
Ooh.
A week later.
I have the Untouchables.
I got Danger Zone. Yeah.
I'll figure it out.
I think Bateman and Dan. It's Bateman and Dan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And I think Dan is in good form, and I think Bateman's pissed. So he's
gonna come back swinging.
Yeah, he's that's what happens, man.
So there's my vote.
Yeah.
Payne had a fire though.
Oh yeah,
but fires get put out all the time, Ben. If
I know this
fires always get put
mad,
out,
but
or else everything would be on fire. All right, fires.
Not a
out.
Boston fire.
Oh yeah, I guess fires in California don't get put out that easy. I guess. Sorry. Oh, it's a wildfire joke. Is that funny? Probably not. All right, and then we got James White, David Del Rio on Friday. Hell yeah. David Del Rio, though. I think David Del Rio's on fire, and I get to wear my dungeon shirt again.
Nice.
Wait. Oh, no. 2 matches. Yeah, 2 matches next week. I'll get to wear my dungeon shirt. Although I won't be on any show next week after my live stream. So
who is on the pay-per-view?
Pay-per-view is Kalinowski, Amaru Moses, Inner Geekdom title match.
That's exciting.
That's a great match.
I might have to be on the show next week.
Winner plays Robert Parker in Spectacular.
So no one's going to be on the show next week, is what you're saying.
Well, maybe the other guys can, do something.
I'll be on it.
Oh, yeah.
You can be, Jess.
I can give my tiny.
You have so much room to make up for. You haven't been on anything in the last 2 years. Come on.
I know.
You got 2 years to make up for.
And we have 2 years worth of streams to do.
Yeah. Yeah, so Amaru Moses, Kalinowski. I have Kalinowski.
Yeah, me too.
I have Kalinowski too.
Yeah. I'm not reading your stuff anymore, Soda. I'm definitely not. Oh, fuck you, Ben. I was going to anyways. No offense. That sounds like some Canadian gobbledygook.
Where can they find you, Ben?
Wait. I was gonna say, do you have Kalinowski being Moses? Do you have Kalinowski over Robert Parker?
Oh God, that's hard.
Yeah. Sup? Oh, reference to the other guy.
Okay. I have Amaru meaning.
Come on, Soto. We're trying to end it. Please. Please don't do anything. Okay, cool. Like, don't come up here and fucking.
I don't know what's going on.
If Amaru means Kalinowski, I think Parker meaning Amaru. But if Kalinowski means Amaru, Kalinowski will mean Parker.
I disagree. I think Kalinowski is going to beat Amaru, and I think Kalinowski is going to lose to Parker. I think it's Parker's time.
Ooh.
And I drafted Kalinowski like round 1 in one of my leagues, and everyone gave me shit, and he's one of the points leaders. So whatever, take that, eat that. And but yeah, I think Parker is hungrier than any player we've ever had. Like he is. I think it's his time. Like yeah, I don't like rooting against Kalinowski and the Inner Geekdom, but okay. Jess, do you want to tell people? I guess you're just gonna say whenever we let you on. So
yeah, pretty much. Whenever I get let out to be able to join and interact with people, I'll be here. Ben's muted, so
Ben can stay muted. I can do my outro.
No, I'll do mine. You guys can find me at my Twitter at Ben_Radio. Every Tuesday on Shooting the Breeze with Soda. Every Saturday on Get Ready with Soda and 50. And Recapping the Past with Soda, 50 and Jesse. And what else? Oh, and Schmoedown, the Schmoedown show.
So exciting.
Where we go into players' careers. Tomorrow is a great one. We're going into the career of Video True.
Yep.
You need to be watching that one.
I will be in the comments. I'll be in the comments with my 1-year-old daughter watching.
It's going to be a fun one. And we have a new co-host that we will be revealing tomorrow as well. So come check us out.
Nice. And you won't see me for 2 weeks. This is after tomorrow. I will have my Let's Talk About Star Wars. And then I'm going to be working the next 2 weekends. So because I'm working the next 2 weekends, I will be doing my October version of the all-night taco stand. And this is going to be horror themed, and it's going to kick a lot of A, which stands for ass, by the way. And yeah, I'm excited. I'm going to have pretty much all the same guests that agreed to come on last month are agreeing to come on again. So I'm at least going to have the same ones. And yeah, so I'm pretty excited for that. And not to jump over, tomorrow we have a really cool Let's Talk About Star Wars. We're doing the game that we did before of Is It Star Wars or Not with aliens. We're doing it with planets this time, and I have to write the questions still. I know the answers. I just haven't wrote the questions yet. I should have done that today, but I cleaned the house instead. And yeah. So you can find me here doing all that shit. And also, if you want to see I always forget this. I'm actually an artist, and I went to art school, and I know how to paint. So if you want to see some of my really weird art, you can find me on Instagram at MarkTacoFace, all one word, where I do really bright pictures without any brushes, and I paint really dark and depressing things like serial killers and cannibals and cult leaders. So
cheery. Very
cheery.
Yeah.
And yeah, so thank you guys for watching, and see you next time. Smash Cats. Thank you, boss.